I'm gonna try to make this kind of a relatively short video. I'm not. I yap too much, so y'all know that is not gonna happen, and I have to wait 30 seconds before being able to say the things I want to say. So, let's just explain. Oh my god. Stop calling me, please. Thank you. Anyways, so let's just get right into it because, it went from a normal idol appearing at a, show, maybe not a show, but, appearing at an event, okay? And now it's turned into a full-blown drama. Okay, and I need everyone to just unclench a little bit. Okay, unclench them cheeks. I know they're clenching a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, just unclench, kind of relax, take a breather. So today we're going to be talking about S.COUPS and MINGYU. And we're going to be dissecting, or trying to dissect, why fans are mad, why this does not need to be a whole controversy in the first place. So basically, I'm going to try my best to break this down slowly, clearly, and you already know I'm going to break it down with sections, because I love my sections. And you guys know that I love my sections, because I openly announce when I have my sections. Yeah. It's getting bad. Anyways, well, let's just talk about, what actually happened. So, this actually, if I say so one more time, I'm going to drop kick myself. Okay. 17 attended an overseas schedule, specifically a high-profile fashion event or award-related event. And this wasn't a concert, it wasn't a music show, it was not a full group promotional run, it was just an appearance. And fans, oh goodness, my voice. Fans noticed that S.COUPS and MINGYU, were both present at the event, and almost immediately people started with their bullshit, okay, questioning, why is S.COUPS here? Why is he there at all? Considering that he's been on hiatus or limited activity due to his injury, which I don't know what his injury is. I couldn't find anything on it. So, yeah, and then from there, the situation just completely spiraled. So, let's talk about why people are mad. People are always fucking mad, so I'm just over it. Anyways, the main argument that people are using, once again, bullshit, is basically, quote unquote, if S.COUPS can attend this event, why can't he do anything with his group members? Which ultimately spiraled in. We knew it was spiral, okay? It already spiraled. It's spiraling even worse now. We're in a rabbit hole now, and we're just going deeper. Which turned into, quote unquote, why is he even allowed to travel? Quote unquote, why is he even standing? Why is he smiling? Why does he look okay? Why does he not look like a half-dead Victorian child who just got the Black Plague? I don't know. People are, I'm telling you, people are genuinely mad that he, doesn't look like a sickly, sickly man with cancer or something. And that's where the logic completely falls apart for me. I just don't understand it. So let's talk about the difference between schedules, because this is the part where people really, refuse to understand this part. So obviously, not all idol schedules are the same. This is something that we need to understand. A fashion event or award appearance usually involves four of the following. One of the following, not four. Sorry, there's four options. Anyways, okay. Sitting or standing for short periods of time, walking very short distances, oh goodness, posing for photos, and finally, minimal physical strain. And let's compare that to dancing rehearsals, full-blown performances, music show promotion, long filming hours, and touring. Girl, I know you do not think, after whatever injury this man has gotten, that he's just gonna go on stage and be busting down again. I don't know what happened, but he's probably not gonna be busting it down, guys. Can we give him some time? And these are not even remotely comparable in any sense, in any way. Being medically cleared to attend a low-impact event does not mean that someone is going to be able to return to their idol duties. I'm so sorry. It doesn't mean that. Recovery is gradual, controlled, and very selective. And no, fans do not get to dictate. I love that word, dictate. Fans do not get to dictate when it is valid for an idol to come back after an injury. What sense does that make to you? Now let's talk about how recovery is not linear, okay? Now this is also something that you guys need to this needs to be said louder. I need to go onto a rooftop and shout it, okay? I need to shout it from the rooftops because y'all still don't understand. Healing is not one straight line, one timeline, or a universal experience. Someone can feel okay one day and feel awful the next day. Hence why I took off work today. Anyways, someone can do one activity and not another, and someone can sit comfortably but can't dance. So someone can travel but not rehearse. Do you get what I'm saying? The idea that, quote unquote, if he can do this, he can do everything is not only wrong, is not only loud and wrong, it's genuinely, you have to be a mental patient. And I don't even want to insult mental patients like that, because it's crazy what you're thinking. It's crazy to me. I don't understand how you can come to that conclusion that because he's sitting down at a fashion or award show, that means yeah, he can get his candy ass back on stage and start busting it down for a check. Girl, I know this might just be me. I sprained my ankle in the 5th grade. Girl, I was out of commission literally for like 4 months after that. Okay, like I don't even know. And now let's just go on to why Mingyu was dragged into this, because so now let's talk about why Mingyu got dragged into this. Anyways, so once again, it's bullshit. Okay, so like people dragging Mingyu into this is especially unnecessary. Like it's unnecessary with S.COUPS, but like this is like a whole nother like level of unnecessary. Like we were already at level 5 of unnecessary because this is crazy, and now bring a whole nother member into it who just attended the same event. Girl, that's level at least. That's level. We jumped up. It's level 8 unnecessary because you're doing way too much. You're doing way too much, and you think you're the shit. You ain't even for. I hate space. I wish I never said that. Let me take a breather. Mingyu didn't do shit. Okay, he attended the same event. The man made no statements, explained nothing, and he didn't even provoke anybody. And yet people still dragged him into the conversation as if he's S.COUPS' mother. Like, he can't control S.COUPS' condition or scheduling. So I don't know what you guys are mad about, but that's where the fan behavior starts to give very much entitlement. Like, why do you think you're entitled to everything? And speaking on entitlement, let's just hit the entitlement section, because yes, I do have a whole section on entitlement, because y'all bitches be frying me. So first, let's be real for a second. Y'all might get mad at me when I say this, but fans are not entitled or owed medical records, okay, daily health updates, a breakdown of physical limitations, ooh, I feel like a preacher right now, or justifications for every single time you see them in public. Ooh, I'm cooking. Okay, I'll stop. Idols are allowed to exist publicly without having to explain themselves every single time they show up somewhere, and companies are allowed to make decisions to take a member or members out of activities or scheduling due to a condition without having to go to Twitter to say, hey, my all-rounder broke his fucking leg. Twitter, do you think I should still keep him dancing on that broken leg so that it can hurt him further? Twitter, and knowing Twitter, they would say, yeah, that's what we want. For these people who are real people to get hurt just for the sake of entertainment. And the thing is, concern is one thing, and accusation is an entirely new thing. And the situation very quickly stopped being about concern. I think, honestly, the situation was never about concern, baby. It was always accusation. So, goodness gracious. Well, let's talk about why this keeps happening in Kpop. Notice how we have this section in this video and this section in the last video about Sunghoon and Sasaeng? Yeah. Y'all are insane and you need help. That's all I gotta say. This isn't new. This isn't new. Okay. Anytime an idol goes on hiatus, fans demand rest. They demand from the company, you need to let this idol rest. And then proceed to complain when the idol does rest. Complain when the idol appears back, when they're doing fine. And then accuse the idol of being inconsistent, or accuse the company of giving the idol an inconsistent schedule. Girl, they just got off hiatus. What do you want him to do? Bust it down? Right off hiatus? Girl, bye, get out of here with that. And there's no version of events where everybody is satisfied. That's just the harsh truth. And people want idols to heal, but only in a way where it looks perfect and silent and invisible, so you can be like, oh, so you can keep the delusion up. You know what I'm saying? And the second they show up smiling and dressed nicely, suddenly it's a problem. Explain that to me, because I don't get it. And the bigger issue is that S.COUPS attended a controlled, low-impact event. MINGYU attended the same event. The only problem with this is fans looked at this and said, I'm going to overanalyze this shit. And that's what they did. This whole situation is just people overanalyzing shit for the sake of overanalyzing. There's no scandal, there's no contradiction, and there's no secret agenda. But the outrage overshadowed the fact that 17 has been attending fashion shows and award events. It's completely normal, and they've been doing it for years, okay? And not even just them. Every group has been doing this for years. Get over yourself. And let's just get on to my final thoughts, because I'm already over this. So at the end of the day, this situation says way more about fan behavior than it does about S.COUPS or MINGYU, because healing doesn't have to look the way that you want it. Oh my goodness. Idols don't have to disappear off the face of the earth to prove that they're injured or that they're on hiatus. And appearing at one event does not cancel fucking MINGYU, doesn't cancel S.COUPS fucking hiatus. This Let me take a breath. This does not even need to be a drama. I don't know why it is. It only became a drama because people refuse to accept that they're not entitled to every detail of an idol's personal life. Because why do people keep forgetting an idol is still a human? Can we agree on that? An idol is still a human, or can we agree on that? Because it's really starting to make me mad. Anyways, that's the situation. And if you're mad about it, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Take a breath. Log off. I absolutely love to see comments that are talking about this video is so boring. You're such a dumb bitch. Girl, you do know that you can click off the video, right? Anyways, subscribe. Thank you. Bye. That's the end of the video. Oh my god, bro, subscribe. My god.